Good morning. Welcome to day 4. I survived. My lips are okay. I can't believe we did 2 days in a row of red lipsticks. I thought about splitting it up, but I was like, no, we're just going to suffer. No, I actually didn't suffer. We did well. I did try the Dr. Barbara Sturm lip mask after at least the second evening of red lips, and I think it really helped. It did a nice job. Nothing's quite as thick as the Bite Beauty Agave lip mask, but I still thought it did a really nice job helping me recover because it was a lot of scrubbing. There was a little bit of staining near the end, but it's okay. I think we found some really great choices. Did you have any favorites? If not, you should check out the previous 2 days because we went through some luxury red lips and then some drugstore red lips. All right, but yeah, let's get into the next advent calendar, or not the next. We only have 2. Let's get into the next day. I think we're partway through the coffee. We need to get like all the way through the coffee. But yeah, we'll make it together. Okay, so for day 4, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what's in here. Oh, we have the face cream. Okay, nice. So we have some lip mask, we have a cleanser, now we have the face cream, and we have some of the hyaluronic acid. So we're looking pretty good. We're starting to put together a whole face. So that's great. I have used this before, just in like a little one from another multi, like one of those little like winter discovery sets from last year. And I do think it's just a nice soothing one. Like if I feel like I'm a little red or I've over exfoliated, this is one of my go-tos to help recover from that kind of thing. All right, well, let's see what's in the Net-a-Porter 25 Days of Beauty. This one has like an extra day. I don't know, we'll have to do 2 days at the end. But day 4 is one of the giant ones. So I think day 20 is another big one, and this is the first big one. Oh my gosh. Silk perfume. What? So Balmain Paris silk perfume. Moisture and shine. Oh, this is probably for your hair. Yeah, there's like no card or further explanation. It's just, yeah, if it says moisture and shine, I doubt that's for anything other than your hair. I can't really tell what it smells like. We're gonna have to like get the coffee in a safe distance. We'll have to try it out. It's not too floral. It's actually just really pretty. Almost sort of like a little powdery. Silk perfume. Okay. I wish they gave you some notes. Maybe if I can open it up, it'll give me more explanation. Finishing Shine Spray infused with silk protein and pure organic argan elixir. Provides a lightweight, long-lasting silk finish. Oh, detangles. That sounds good. Repairs and protects hair against external damage. Spray a small amount from a distance of 25 to 30 centimeters. Okay, nice. So this could be a fun style refresher because, you know, it's as a curly girl, I don't always wash my hair every day, but sometimes it's nice to like mist something in there to help kind of give the curls just a little, give them like a little tighter, make them look a little fresher. Plus this will smell nice. So this will be fun if I'm not like if I don't plan on wearing perfume, I just want to smell a little nice so it's not too heavy. Yeah, this will be fun. Why am I putting it back in the box? Again, we need to finish this coffee. Cool, what we have on store for today. So what we have on the schedule for today is a gift guide for like sustainable beauty. So some like reusable products and things for the sustainable beauty babes in your life. We'll be doing that in the studio a little later, so I can't wait to see you guys. And enjoy the rest of your morning. See you in a minute. Hi guys, welcome back. This afternoon we're going to be going over some sustainable gift ideas for the beauty babes in your life. You can either use some of these smaller items as like stocking stuffers, or you can put together like a whole little kit for some of the commonly used disposable items for typically makeup like removal, really. So let's get into some of these. A few I've been using fairly regularly already, and a couple of them are brand new because I was excited about the brand and thought we'd check them all out together. So let's start with some of the like reusable cotton rounds that I have from last object. Now, I'd gotten the little ones before, and I thought I would add to the family. So we're gonna start with these. They come in a cute little case, so you can pull them out. They start out a little rough. You're like, I don't wanna wipe this on my face, but the second you get them wet, they become really soft. And then after you've let them dry, like you've washed them, you've dried them, you can just put them back in, popping them back in. Little holder, and you have this cute little dispenser. So let's try getting one of them wet so you can see how it goes from being that like stiff, crazy thing to being like a super nice, soft makeup remover. You do want to use these with micellar water because they're more like cotton. They're not a microfiber. So as soon as you drop it in there, get it all wet. Then it gets nice and soft like a regular cotton round does. And then if you have, I just use plain water. If you use micellar water or you just have soap on your face and use this to kind of scrub the soap in to remove the makeup, I've liked them. They wash up pretty well. I usually just accumulate a few of them. I've got some normal cotton rounds. I've tried a bunch of different brands. I like the dispenser with these, and also you can get giant ones. So the big ones work exactly the same. They come in the same little container. You shove them back in through the bottom after they've been washed and dried. Yeah, I thought I would try some of the nice big ones. They're basically the same, but you know, if you're using them to actually scrub your face, it's kind of nice to have the big ones. And then these showed up right after we were done with all the lipsticks. These are black colored ones because I don't like getting them stained. I like to know that they're nice and white to start with. I wipe up all the makeup, and then I know like, okay, we're good. And I just feel like you can see the progress that you've like gotten makeup off your face. But if they're already stained and you start off with it and you try to wipe off makeup, I just feel like I don't really know. I'm like, is it done? Is it not done? So anyway, the dark ones you can use without worrying about staining them. You're supposed to be able to use them for nail polish. I don't know about that. I don't know how well they'd really clean. You'd have to use like nail polish remover to clean them. If anyone's used these, please let me know. I think I'll experiment with them and I'll report back, most likely on Instagram or like an Instagram story. We can try it out together, so be sure to follow me on there. The other thing I picked up recently from last object are their tissue replacements. So they're just like a facial tissue, the Kleenex brand. I like them because, again, nice and white. If I think I've cleaned off all my makeup, just pick up one of these, wipe it on, see, like, okay, it stayed nice and white, we're good. We really did clean up all the makeup. You can also use them like, you wipe it around your finger or wrap it around your finger, and then you can wipe anywhere you need to, just like you would use a regular tissue, but it's reusable. The little tissues also come in a travel container. Well, I picked the travel container. You can also pick a larger, like more traditional tissue box. Yeah, you can just kind of cram them in here, and you've got a little nice flexible water-resistant silicone container for them, just to toss in the purse if you want them on the go. So now that we've taken all the makeup off with these reusable items, they also have like laundry bags. So you can toss everything in one of these bags. I had a couple of like lingerie bags that were made of plastic before, so I'm gonna replace those with this cotton one. All right, there's two more objects from last object. This is a replacement for a Q-tip or a cotton swab. Q-tip's a name brand. But it's super cute. You can flip it open and you've got like this tiny little Q-tip. This is the beauty related one. So it's got like the pointy end. Here, let me try to hold it up so you can kind of tell. You've got a pointy end and like the big normal cotton bud end. If you put a little micellar water on here, you can really use it to do some fine detail work in case you need to clean up just the smallest amount of mascara or eyeliner that went errant. So this is actually pretty cool. They have ones that are more used for traditional, I guess you'd say, cotton swab purposes. I don't know, I haven't used it for that. I did get it, I'm nervous. So you open it up the same way, and it's got like these spiky things. So they look kind of like some medieval mace. You're officially not supposed to put anything larger or smaller than your elbow in your ear. We all know people do it. I don't know, man. I'm unconvinced. I didn't know quite how spiky it would be, so I'm glad I have the beauty intended one that's completely smooth. I don't know, has anyone used it? And thus ends the completely not sponsored, but definitely dedicated last object portion of this gift guide. But yeah, they've got a lot of nice things. They've got some little sets pre-made. If you want to check them out on the website, I will link that down below. All right, the next items, I found this looking at Target, and they had these mattifying sticks from Revlon, and it's like a little volcanic clay roller ball. And the idea is you would take this and then like roll it in the T-zone area and use it in place of blotting papers. I did try it out a little bit. You do have to wash it, so like after you use it for your T-zone, it rolls a little awkwardly, I will say, but it does eventually roll. So usually I just go one direction. And then you can tell, like it'll get like a little darker if you had oil. I guess I didn't really have any right now. But they really do need to be washed pretty often. Like especially if you're wearing makeup, like it's gonna get kind of weird. So you just have to twist the little guy, and then you can pop it out pretty easily to wash it. All right, so once you pop it out, you just have to like pinch both sides of it, and then you can slide this down and get it out. So it's fairly easy to clean. They also have replacements, because I imagine at some point it'll get kind of weird. And then as a sister product, not necessarily related, but Revlon in a red container has a similar sort of device, but this one is just a rose quartz. So you can use it for like lymphatic drainage. The way you would, oh, it's nice and cool. So you can keep like this one in the refrigerator so it gets nice and cool. And then like roll away the puffiness in the morning. What's cool is the replacement. I don't know if I can do this without spilling, but these Revlon replacement ones, there's a stainless steel, so you could really use that for cooling. So if you did have that in the refrigerator, you'd be good. And then there's another little volcanic stone in there to replace. In reading the reviews, people did say like it works great, but you really have to wash it every day. It's kind of a theme here. A lot of these sustainable, reusable gifts, they're going to be a little more manual effort. I mean, some of what you're getting with these disposable items is convenience and time savings. So these things, you're going to be using a little more time, but it's going to be a little kinder for the planet. And then I just wanted to mention really quickly, the Sephora collection has these reusable cotton rounds as well. Theirs have like a smooth side, and the other side is a little more exfoliating-y, if that's a word. It's a little more textured for exfoliation or for really removing kind of, you know, the waterproof makeup that takes a little more action. So these are really nice. I've been using these for a while. That's kind of why I wanted like the big bag. They come with their own bag, but as you can tell, they kind of cram a lot of them in here. So after they're clean, I'll put them back in this little bag to use them, but for washing them, I like to use a larger bag to give them some space to kind of tumble around and get clean. All right, some of these next items were new to me. I was looking on Target for a reusable face mask because I have the one from the Sephora collection, but they don't sell them anymore. So I was like, well, I've had mine for a while. Let's see if there's any others out there. I think the one I found is actually an upgrade, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I saw that Pacifica sells these reusable under eye masks, which is nice because if you don't necessarily want like your whole face mask, but you just want to put like the under eye mask on, you can put on your favorite serum, stick on one of these little masks. They come in these nice little tins, a nice little thing to store them in because they're a little delicate. So you want to make sure that they're protected. So inside there's a little plastic sheet that they're on. So they're really pretty sticky. And after you use them, they don't feel quite as sticky, and then you wash them and they like magically get sticky again. So you can put on a little bit, does not take much. If you put on too much, it'll kind of slide off. So you just want to use like a little bit of your favorite serum, stick on the eye patch, and that's kind of the whole point of using a mask or a patch, is it holds the serum on to help it absorb better, so you don't have to use as much. So yeah, those were super cute. I loved it. They also had two other varieties of reusable face masks. They have these reusable lip line masks. So you would put like one under, one over. I haven't gotten a chance to try these yet. These look really good too. Same kind of deal, little metal container that they come in. And then the different parts, nice and sticky. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. I think it would fit pretty well. They look so large, like, is it really necessary? And then you go like, oh yeah, that probably is necessary. So you could use your favorite serum. I mean, we start to get some lines and things going on around the mouth to help like plump up the area. Yeah, these will be cute. I can't wait to try them out. We'll have to do like some crazy Instagram story. We should share too, where we all have like our different pieces of face mask. They're all different colors. We're just having our like self-care Sunday. And then the last component of the DIY face mask. It's also fun because you can put different things on. So I could put like a special eye cream. I could use something else for around the mouth, and I can use something else for around the brow area. So if you have something to specifically target, like the fine lines, the 11s that, most of us eventually get, this will be pretty cool for that. Again, nice metal container that it comes in. There is a little bit of ventilation, like there's a couple of tiny holes. You are supposed to make sure these are dry before you store them, because otherwise if they're a little moist, they're stuck in a container, things get weird fast. Yeah, you've got like this big brow mask piece. So yeah, it's cool, nice and sticky. I think I'll try to keep them on the plastic for as long as I can. We'll see how it goes. That's the goal anyway. So those were a fun little bonus while I was looking for the Honest Beauty face mask. Well, I didn't know it was from Honest Beauty, but I knew someone had to have one. And Honest Beauty makes a full face mask. They also have this little pouch to keep it in. I like this better than the Sephora collection one. The ear pieces are a little thicker, and it's just a little more sturdy. So, just loop it over. Am I beautiful yet? You can also use these just to hold a sheet mask on. I think that's kind of what it was originally called as part of the Sephora collection. Just intended to hold a sheet mask on your face. I know some people hate how they slide, but what you could also use it for is just put on your favorite serum or multi-mask, put different serums on for different concerns for areas of your face. And then you just slap this on and sit for a while. And it won't drip. Well, it could drip if you go a little crazy with the serum, so don't do that. And you can like walk around, run some errands. But I kind of like to just take the time, sit, listen to an audiobook. I don't know, I think it's more like me time. Anyway, you have to wash this right away. You don't want to let it sit because it can get like, the serum gets dried on there, harder to wash off. These are a little delicate, so you're going to want to wash it off right away. Make sure it's fully dried before putting it back in its little container. Okay, those are all of the items I had for you. Hopefully you found some really fun ideas that you can use in your gift giving. Some stocking stuffers, maybe put together a full kit, a full face mask kit, a full, makeup removal kit, all of the things. Let me know which ones are your favorite, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow.